What are you supposed to do in a song like this?
That's damn. It feels good to be gangster. What's up?
Yeah. When the N word comes up in those songs, what is a guy supposed to do? Does he just sing
White,
it? Yeah.
technically, a white guy is supposed to just pause. He can't even bob his head as soon as they drop the
Dang,
N,
it
the
feels
N
good to
word.
be.
So you
Real
have to go
gangster
like
ass
this, and then once they drop the N
plays
word,
his
you
card
got,
right. Yeah, I know.
and then you wait 10 seconds, and then you start bobbing your head again.
But it's in the middle of the. Oh, so you have to stop bobbing your head too, so you can't just like.
That's the left law.
I got to admit, when no one's
Because
around, I'll just
you
sing the
can't,
damn thing.
because some people get carried away. Like they'll start getting really excited, and they'll I'm sure sometimes. Yeah, there's what movie was that
Bad
where I
Dads
think
or something like that.
where it was Samuel Jackson was.
Oh no.
It was some movie where it's almost like when you're alone and you're listening to music, rap
Yeah,
music, and they
it
say
was
the
like
N
Bad
word, then you
Dads.
repeat it. Okay.
Yeah. I think it was Bad Dads. Is that what it was with that comedian and whatever. And he works and they're going on a car trip.
Yeah.
And yeah.
My GoPro magically started working after 2 years.
Well, that's crazy. I don't know that I would try it again after 2 years.
It has really good video when it works. How do you do this? Oh, shoot. How do you do this?
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster, because real gangster ass play the card right. Just doesn't have the same ring. Maybe just replace it with people, or real gangsta ass people play the cards right.
That sounds classic. What am I doing wrong? Hold up. Oh, this is supposed to be off. I hate this design. How do you take this thing off? So I don't even know how to use this anymore. Oh yeah, you lift it from up there. Take this off, and then take this case, slide it on. All right.
Hello, you want to be cocksucking pussy?
You want some Japanese whiskey, pure malt, 43%?
Yeah, sure. I'll put that right in my coffee. No.
From the streets.
It's 7:40 in the morning. What are you doing?
Yeah, I keep it trill. My name is Scott. Yeah, so I didn't follow through on. I'm trying to think of a fancy word. I didn't follow through on your directive. I decided to learn DaVinci Resolve.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, that's something. Damn, fucking mosquitoes in here. Sorry. Well, that's cool. Anyways, you did something.
Yeah, you know anything about video editing?
Oh man, it's been. I mean, I took like video productions in college, or not in college, high school, and I've done clipping stuff together and transitions and stuff, but anything more than that, pretty much no.
Yeah, yesterday was my Hello World first day of launching the app and trying to figure out what I was doing. Why does this not look familiar? Did I lose my work? I probably lost my work. You see my screen?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how to do this. How do I do full screen?
Play it. Yeah, it should be up in your window there then. Oh, right up top there. It's just not very bright, which is weird. The full screen button, I mean.
How do you do it?
Well, I thought it was that full screen on the top. Yeah.
Oh, this right here. All right.
Yeah. It's just their buttons aren't bright enough to look
So
like they.
this 30-second clip took me like 5 hours.
It sounds like video editing. Coming through at like 2 frames a second. So.
That alone took me 5 hours. And I plan on having like to try to learn this stuff. I plan on having like probably 6 versions of my Hello World. I thought I created a Hello World -1. I'm not sure what happened to it.
Yeah, I mean, most of it is just cropping and
yeah, Hello World -2 is the project that I'll probably work on this evening. Which is the same video. I'm just trying to create iterations of it in which each iteration gets cleaner and better, and I learn more. So,
have you done like effects and putting like images in and stuff like that yet, or like overlays?
I mean, I did effects. The short answer is no. I did effects where like there's this. You see that effects where it transitions into the opening screen from blackness to whatever. The other effect is, if you just notice the heartbeat. So when I'm checking my right lane before I veer into the next lane, shoot, which leads to another conversation. Hold up. So there's a heartbeat. There's me admiring the bottom of that woman.
Yeah, I thought that's what that was.
And the admiration of the woman riding shotgun on that dude or backpack on that dude was the sound effect of an artillery shell, but also me zooming in to her bottom and then zooming back out to the road. So I added that effect. And I'm about to zoom in again. Yeah, so I zoomed in again, cool. and then I white out as a conclusion. So my next iteration, instead of this black to video, I'm going to put in Miami Beach as the caption, and the video is playing inside of the caption, which you'll probably see next Friday. So it's going to be a big, bold Miami Beach that takes up the entire screen caption, and then within the letters, the video is going to project into the letters, and then the caption is going to fade away, and the video is going to remain. Yeah, so I'm going to try to treat this like Beach Mobile in regards to learning DaVinci Resolve, and I'm going to try to do an hour a day. The weekend is probably going to be like 3-4 hours a day, but in the mornings, I'm going to try to knock off an hour, go to the beach, do my exercises, come back, and then start work Monday through Thursday. We'll see. So
cool. Yeah, no, I mean that's good talent stacking. You ever heard that the term or people talk about talent stacking?
No, but it makes sense.
That was like it was one of the Scott Adams things from his book, like, and maybe other people have talked about this too, either before or since, but or before or after, but in his book, like how to fail at everything and still win big. Like he talks about talent stacking. Talent stacking is like where you know, the more talents you pick up or the more things that you pick up, the more opportunities get unlocked and the more chances that you can, you know, I don't know, achieve what you want to achieve.
It makes sense. I mean, dude. I mean, honestly, if marketing has to be a facet of your or a skill for any professional, if marketing is something that you just have to do and you have to be okay at, I think you have to learn how to put together a marketing video of your skill set. How else can you compete with like a billion Indians in the United States of America? You have to
start
raise
by
the bar.
charging like $100,000 for them to get in. Maybe, you know, if you want on brand.
The current way they have that is flawed. So, like, my understanding is that only applies for new H-1Bs.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, what about the? I don't know if it's 200,000, 400,000. I don't know how many there are right now. But when they do mass layoffs, and then you walk onto the Microsoft campus, the Apple campus, the Facebook campus, and you're in Little India every single time you go to a Mango or a Fang campus, and you're in Little India, like, what is that really solving? If you're not putting in a policy to gradually shave away H-1Bs and have them train American workers before they get laid off.
Yeah, I don't think this is an in the past play. It's more of a looking forward play.
Have you ever been on a campus where it's Little India at a tech company? Not even a tech company, just a enterprise company. I have like 2-3 times. And it was interesting when the employment market for developers was high, and we were getting lucrative contracts, lucrative compensation packages. He was like, "Oh, okay, that's interesting." Leadership made that decision, but then all of a sudden it's like, you know, instead of trying to figure out how to adapt, you start developing like animosity, which really you just need to figure out how to adapt and step it up. But yeah, I think a lot of people are getting annoyed where like they do mass layoffs, but then when you go onto campus, everybody's here on American soil. Everybody's from like that one other country. And it's like you laid me off. The H-1B visa terms and conditions is you couldn't find American workers, and so you had to go overseas to find a very specialized skill. But you laid me off to hire somebody that I have to train, which means that they don't have that specialized skill. I have to train them in the first place. Like, and then you fire me after I train them to do my job before you fire me. Like, it's effed up, man. But again,
yeah,
I mean,
I don't agree. I don't agree with the whole we don't have the people here. Like, we have plenty of people here to do the software jobs, highly skilled technical people. I don't understand why that is even a question. And it's really bullshit. It's we can't find the technical people we want here that will work for what we want to pay them, which is less than what they're worth.
And I'm screaming through the screen when I'm watching like news channels talk about it. And they're like, but they're having a hard time finding great talent. And you can tell these people are oblivious to the actual employment market and the American engineering skill set. Like, they're just puppets, man. So I get it. I mean, those are the terms and conditions for capitalism or a capitalist market. It's just, dudes like me, you spend like 10, 15 years trying to hone your skills to get better, to stay consistently employable. And it's kind of like JavaScript frameworks. It's like, okay, how long am I going to keep doing this? When can I get into a stable position where I don't always feel threatened or ill-equipped to continue collecting a paycheck to pay my bills and take care of my people. Yeah, it just seems like it's never going to be there. Gone are the days of working a job for 30 years and retiring and having a big retirement party and then just autopilot for the next 20, 30 years. I think that's over, man.
Yeah, I mean that's what like tech is a every 2 to 5 year swap. It seems like I mean, there's people that I've worked with who have worked 30 years software engineering at the same place, or many 15 years. There's people that I graduated college with who are still at the same place where I started, who will probably be there till they retire, and unless they do a big shakeup or whatever. But it's I don't know. I guess there's some nice things about the fluidity of that movement, is you never get complacent and stuck in one spot. But I don't know. Like I said, I just don't buy the whole, we can't find the talented workers here. They're, whatever. It's like, we have plenty of people. We're just not either developing the talent because we don't see that, there's the opportunities because you're shutting the faucet by using H-1Bs, or you're not willing to look in the Midwest, for instance. There's a ton of very, very smart.
No, it's just a lie. It's a lie.
There's a ton of very, 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 very like smart people in the Midwest. Like, and the only problem is that like farmers' kids and things like that are some of the smartest and best problem solvers I've met. But like, they want to not have to. They don't want to move, right? And so it's part of you that you can't get people in Palo Alto, maybe, or people that will live on a couch in Palo Alto. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm over it. I'm like, good. Shut it off. Put a much higher price on it. Keep the $100,000, because if you're gonna,
yeah, but it's not being shut off.
Yeah, it should be.
That's the thing. I mean, the way I understand it, feel free to correct me, is these companies or businesses are hiring people that want to get inside the United States, right? They want to start a new life. They want to start a new chapter in their life. And the terms and conditions are, okay, we'll push the paperwork for you to have your visa so that you can be in the United States of America. We'll pay you, instead of $130,000, we'll pay you $70,000, $80,000. And once we push that paperwork, we pretty much own you. There's a significantly lower probability of voluntary turnover from an Indian developer from overseas, because they have like 60 days or 90 days. I thought it was 60 to find new employment.
You're
Specifically to have
basically
not just find new employment, find another organization to push the visa paperwork for you to
because you
stay.
have to have a sponsor basically, and so it's all on the sponsor. So you're indebted basically to the sponsor.
Yeah. So they pay you like a third less than the going market rate, and then they dangle your visa over your head, saying, "What do you do? What, you really just want to voluntarily quit? Nah, I have your servitude now, right?" And so they're not going to quit, no matter how frustrated, no matter how much stress or pressure you put on them, because it's going to be hell of expensive just for them to go back home and then reestablish themselves back in their country. So in a way, like, I don't know the definition of indentured servant, but that's what it sounds like. Like, there's terms and conditions. You could walk away, but your whole livelihood is on the line, as a foreigner. And I mean, man, the companies that are going all in, do they even have to be concerned about paying like uh, health insurance or any of the other expectations for H-1B visa, unemployment insurance?
I'm sure that they do. I mean, I don't think
They don't pay unemployment insurance for an H-1B visa. They don't.
well,
Why would they? It doesn't
but
make sense.
unemployment insurance isn't really a benefit unless you know isn't really a benefit.
Unless you get laid off.
Yeah, it's a benefit to you,
It's a benefit.
but it's not a benefit that the company. It's a legal requirement. If companies didn't have to do that, they would. If they didn't have to pay unemployment, they wouldn't be paying unemployment.
Right, but it's one less expense that they have to entertain when they hire an H-1B visa.
Yeah. The thing is that there are no jobs that require specialized overseas skills that make less than $150,000, like, or maybe even $200,000. Like, if you really want, I don't think that it's a big deal. Even if you were to pay $100,000 a year, that means you really want someone because they're that smart and they're that intelligent, they're that better than pay up, because that's what the kind of advantage.
But that's only for new entries.
Yeah.
The market's already saturated. What about the let's say 40, 50,000 people that have been laid off from not just Fang or Mango companies, but just your mid-size and mediocre companies? Like, okay, those positions are still filled. Those people that got laid off, a significant number of them just got replaced by an entire country that's now, like, casually walking through the hallways on the campus of these businesses. Like, what about that part? Or are we really going to have to wait 2-3 years for their? It's not even that. Their law doesn't do anything. It's a scare tactic, but it doesn't change status quo. And then the other counter argument is, okay, for every cause there's an effect, right? So prime example is the the genius idea of raising the federal minimum wage or even state minimum wage, and because people need to survive off of that, right? And I'm saying this because there's a pattern, and the consequence of that is now you walk into a Walmart or a CVS, and you have to check out at a kiosk. Like, there's like 1 or 2 employees, but there's like 10, 15 customers, and like 6 of them need assistance. And so I just see the same thing happening, man. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
in this case, they're going to be like, oh, okay, we can't bring in Indians. All right, that's fine. We'll just outsource them. But the caveat is when they outsource to India, a lot of organizations struggle with the communication barrier.
Yeah, that's why
they brought it back in house.
Yeah, that's why they're insourcing.
Being cyclical.
That's why it's insourcing. Yeah, it's that's what I said. Is I don't buy the idea that they can't get the kind of people that they need right here. The thing is a lot of people here don't want to move from where they are, but
Yeah.
So like I said, the Midwest is an untapped area, and I mean it's obviously we've got our developers out there, but if it just boosted interest in it and made it feel like that's the job market, people respond to it. Like computer science, you graduated the same time as I did about from college, so do you remember back then? Like there was barely any
There were
computer
12
science
people in my program that graduated. 12.
Yeah, there was like
12.
6 maybe in mine. Yeah,
Your psychology and your communications, there was like 300-400. It was 12 of us.
Yeah, and then the reason for that effect was the .com bubble scared everyone off from that profession. They weren't prophesizing that it was going to be everything's outsourced to India. There's not going to be any job here. And for those few of us who said meh, and we did it anyways, like we came out ahead, yeah. But there's a whole group of people that slowly that became the thing to do, and so now you started to get a lot more people into the profession. And if you just brought back the idea that that they believe that we've got the actual talent here and that there's jobs waiting for them out of college, you will get people in the United States that pursue that heavily.
I mean, something similar happened. So there was like learn to code movement, which I didn't like. I'm a hater. Right? I didn't like it because all of a sudden it's like, hold up, I did 6 years, right? That was a prison sentence. I did 6 years, 3 in community college, 3 in at a university to get my credentials, just to get an interview to make honestly 60,000. Right, I had to do 6 years to sit at a table to talk to people to make 60,000 a year. Right? You mean to tell me that someone that drives Uber or someone that is a bouncer at a nightclub, you mean to tell me that they can just knock this out in 12 weeks and they can interview for a junior level position? What the F, right? So that was like the first stage, I think, of market saturation.
No, I'm fine with that. Like,
not that.
I've met a lot of very talented.
You know how much money? I don't care. You know how much money and time I spent. Like, I'm a hater, man. Like,
well, you can be bitter about it, but that doesn't change the fact that
I'm still paying my debt.
You would hire those people.
My loans.
Yeah.
And then like a repeat of that pattern was on like 2 separate occasions. I'm in an Uber and I like to talk. Like, I don't know if you know, but I like to talk to strangers. So I'm like talking to the Uber driver. They're like, on 2 different occasions, I talked to like Uber drivers that were in a cybersecurity boot camp because they were convinced that they could make $200,000 a year after their like 12-week boot camp. And I'm like, fuck, man. I always thought cybersecurity was like hard, required like mad like arithmetic skills, not like just mathematics in general. Like you really have to understand the algorithms that are really applicable for breaking passwords or securing stuff. Like, so I just started rolling my eyes, man. Like marketers, they're really good at effing up the market and convincing people that something that is really high skill is approachable, and then saturating the employer market with resumes and applications so that people like you and myself don't even get seen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done hating. Gamblor. Yeah, why don't you learn DaVinci Resolve with me, man?
I guess I don't have any. I guess I don't have any particular like videos that I want to make
for it. You can remaster your podcast and use an avatar. So now your episode with Brian Knowles, you can have an avatar for you, an avatar for Brian Knowles, and then you can do a whole bunch of special effects. Yeah.
Why
What's the
don't you
name of your
just
podcast?
Oh, My Life for the Code.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go through all of our history and find a highlight roll and do that? Find the stupidest things John said. It's like,
because
soul
that's
food. You mean
200.
KFC?
Yeah, because that's 300 hours. You know, this is like, I know we have more, but this one's labeled 290, volume 290. We really probably have like 300. But
that's like I mean, if you think about it, it's like there's 52 weeks in a year,
like 4 years or something like that.
Yeah, that's a lot of years. Actually, it's quite a bit longer than 4 years, isn't it? Because we were pre-COVID, which was 5 years ago now. God, it seems like it was just yesterday. It was like back in like almost like 2017, maybe, or 18 that we started.
Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
It should be like 6 years. Yeah, because if we're at 300 and there's 52 a year, then it's 6 years. So that would put us at like 2019 time frame. And I think I've talked to you before that, I think too, because it was 2016 when I kind of got into talking with like Dave Rail, and then doing my podcast, and then you were.
What happened to him? Did he just go off into the sunset?
I don't know what he's doing. I mean, he's working and stuff, I'm sure, but in terms of his podcast, I think what happened was he got kind of fed up with the cancel culture stuff, I think. What I remember was, like, if you look at who his last guest was, it was Amy Knight, I think. And do you remember, like, Amy Knight getting canceled way back in whenever the hell that was?
Is that a woman? I assume?
Yeah. I don't remember what she said, but it was like the tech community just had this outburst against her, and for something that seemed.
What did she say?
I don't even remember, man.
I mean, what usually triggers people is you say something about homosexuals, or you say something about. I mean, what else triggers people? Like, I don't think. I can't imagine her saying something racist. I don't even know her. Never even heard of her.
This was I just don't know. This was a while ago. I think this is about the time John Sonmez decided to check out of the.
Oh, when you said shut your mouth.
I think it was shortly after that he did that, but I can't remember what the heck it was that it blew up. I mean, it's so trivial or stupid that I can't even remember.
Yeah, the fact that he lost hella money, he got kicked off of that platform. What Pluralsight?
Oh, Pluralsight, yeah.
He got kicked off of Pluralsight. Is Pluralsight still a thing?
I think it is, but I think that they're probably a shell of what they were.
Yeah, so anyway, with DaVinci Resolve, guess what my likely new expense is going to be?
I don't know. You're gonna go for I don't know what sound effects and clips.
No. So the short answer is I think I gotta upgrade my machine for video editing, 4K videos. And this machine is pretty beefy, but I think it lags when it comes to graphics card. And so I was looking at this might make me a primary Mac user now. I mean, I use Mac for my job to remote into a Windows machine to do work. That was a rocket science policy. But dude, the MacBook I'm looking at, I'm likely going to spend between $5,000 $5,500 on. Keep
That's
spending all this money, man.
Why don't you just get a really beefy PC tower? Like, is our max that?
Because I want a laptop. I want mobility.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I still want to be a digital nomad. I still want to be able to work out of cafes once I get fired from my government job. It's expensive, dude. Because I was considering I was considering like a 14-inch MacBook Pro M4 Max with 128 gigs of RAM. I was considering 4 terabytes of hard drive, and I think it was like 40 core. See, I don't remember the CPU and the GPU stuff. I just remember the price tag, and I'm like, shoot. Oh, looks like there's another business expense. But man, I spent probably like $12,000 just on camera crap, and then this is like another $5,000-6,000.
Yeah, well, I guess if you can, put it together, you could make some magic, I suppose. Or you could spend that money to buy cheap followers on streamboo.com.
Use that money to go to a brothel for a week.
What were you going to ask?
I wonder how many strikes I have against me.
Well, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to upload. So I have videos on my GoPro camera that I resurrected from like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to upload it to my OneDrive. 4K videos are pretty expensive, man, when it comes to disk space. Let's see where I'm at. Yeah, it's been uploading like a 15-minute video, and it's only like 15% done, and it's been doing this for like 3 hours now. And I have 3 of them that I'm uploading.
Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, 4K is pretty big. What's your upload speed? Probably pretty shit if it's Wi-Fi for apartment building.
While I'm live streaming with you and trying to upload 4K video content, Google or fiber.google.com says that I'm at 255 megabits per second download. That's fair, right?
Yeah, no, that's good. It's the upload. Do you have symmetrical up and down, or do you have? It depends too on what you're uploading to and what they throttle at.
I have 20 megabits per second upload, or 19.4.
Is that always, or is that just because you're chewing up so much right now?
No, I don't know. I don't know this stuff. What is it supposed to be?
I don't know. It's usually it should be symmetrical. Probably. 1 second. My son was asking when I'm having a friend from college come over tonight, and he hangs out for the weekend. Sorry. This is when he's supposed to go. You all right?
Ah!
Sorry, my first inclination was to laugh, but it was just kind of comical looking. You all right though?
Oh, man, my knee hurts, man. The same knee that I injured. Ah,
From toppling over there?
I'm trying to get up. Oh,
Sorry again for laughing. That just like
oh.
I was like, what the hell is going on?
Ow, ow. What's this right here? I have a whole bunch of stuff that I just found. Ow. So that's the next topic is my office chair. It reclines all of a sudden, and I don't know how to put it back so that it's like back at like a 90-degree or a 65-degree angle. It's like at like a 50-degree angle. I don't know how to put it back. I used to, and now it's not working anymore. So how much is an office chair?
I don't know. It depends on what kind of. Well, for you, it'd probably be like a Aeron chair or something like that. That's really expensive. Like you can go from what probably $30 up to like thousands of dollars
For an office chair?
What is an Aeron chair or whatever they?
What's Office Depot have?
Well, how much do those go for now? Aeron chairs. Just go for a gaming chair. So they're like,
dude, they're $500.
Yeah, 500. Some of them are 2,000. Apparently.
Do they massage you?
No, they're just chairs. I wonder what a Secrets Lab goes for. Secret Labs are about that price too, $600, $700 for a good one.
What does it do? What's the difference between a $130 chair and a $800 chair?
Probably ergonomics and build quality.
Man, y'all just trying to take all my money, man. And I don't even know how to get this thing home.
Well, you can go to Walmart and just buy a cheapie for like $80. It's probably, or you can probably find like any government office building and wait for a week, and they'll probably have one sitting out.
I mean, I don't know how to get it home.
What do you mean? They come in boxes, or have it shipped to you?
Do they?
Yeah. Usually, it's like you put it together yourself. It's your SUV would be fine to pick up a chair.
Yeah, my speaker box has been sitting in my living room for like 3 months now. My subwoofer enclosure, should I say?
You got the dogs. Let them bark. The subwoofers. Woof.
It's the corniest thing I've ever heard.
It's a line from the Lego movie. Haven't you ever watched that where Batman comes in and he's like, check out my system or whatever. He's like, I call them the dogs and I'll watch them bark. Something like that. I don't remember I'm paraphrasing, but it's pretty.
How's Reggie?
He's good. Good.
Has he showed any aggression yet?
No, he's a good. He play fights and stuff like that, but he's a good boy. Very chill. Unless he's wanting to play, in which case he'll do these things where he'll stare at you and then he'll kind of bark at you and then he'll spin. And then you take a step towards him and he'll spin again and he'll jump away.
He doesn't have many bulls, or he doesn't have bull terrier in him.
No bull terrier, no.
That's what bull terriers are.
Well, maybe, but it's like, so he's got this like was it 9% or something like that, or 11%? That's who knows what it is, or something like that.
Mm.
But because it was 50% golden doodle, 25% pit bull, and then it was like 11% Rottweiler, and the rest was, we don't know. Super mud is what they call it. It's like enough dogs match those traits that you can't really tell what it is.
That dog should never get sick. Its immune system should be like on point.
Yeah, I'm more worried about his knees because he's such a tall dog. He already, it doesn't struggle, but he like is slow to stand up from rest. So he's got to kind of like pick up his legs, like, and it's like it looks like an elderly dog
Already?
almost. Yeah, he's tall. He's super tall for a dog, like, so he can get up just fine. But it's just like I said, because he's still young. But I worry about him when he gets older. He's gonna have trouble with those back legs. So, but we'll see. He'll be fine. He's still a pup. He's only a couple of years old. Or is he a year old? And a year and a half now is all he is. I don't know. Because I'm the gangster. You know what song that? Do you know what that movie that song was played in?
Niggas get the fly, suck the bitches ass, that gangsta ass nigga little shit.
Wasn't it? I thought it was Office Space or something.
Yeah. It's actually I don't know why it's actually kind of a catchy song. Otherwise, though,
It's an old song.
what was the other one from that one? I looked that up the other day. Because it's like the other one is when he's in the car at the beginning, and he's like, "Ready to link shots non-stop until I see your ass drop, and let your homies know who done it." You know, like,
No, I don't know what that is. So when you start listening to gangster rap?
I listen to pretty much every movie or music.
You're encouraging the violence in Chicago with the drill scene.
Ready to link stocks at the shots. No Tears by Scarface.
Now the funeral is over, and all the tears are dried up. Niggas hanging deep on the cut, getting fired up. Looking for brothers down the Garden State. We standing up for our own
This
shit.
is the part.
And if you outside the clique, then you top it.
I think.
It ain't no love in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Have you listened to his album, Untouchable? It's a classic.
Scarface?
Yeah, Untouchable. His album's a classic, dude.
No. I actually thought that was. I actually thought that was Tupac singing this for the longest time. I just this week learned it wasn't
sound
him.
completely different.
Yeah. No, they do. Now that in retrospect, like they sound way different.
Yeah,
They're close enough where.
No, they're pretty different. I was working out to Scarface's Untouchable album, I think like maybe a month ago. It's a classic album. If you ever go on a road trip, you should play it.
Oh, maybe I'll do it on a run.
Or your next marathon.
Yeah.
So it makes you want to pull a drive-by.
Yeah, that's me. Ready to link shots nonstop until I see them drop.
Empty a clip.
And then I'll let their homies know who done it. Yeah. That was that funny part of it. Just so funny in that movie because you got Michael Bolton, such kind of he acts such like a gangster guy, but he's just such a wuss, and that's like, I don't know. It's funny.
Oh, Michael Bolton was a singer. Why am I?
Well, that was the joke in the movie, was that he was named Michael Bolton, and so he always gets like, "Are you any relation to the singer?"
Oh.
And then it was like, "Why don't you just go by Mike?" He goes, "Why should I change my name? He's the one who sucks."
apparently have to see the movie again.
Yeah, I know that movie. I've got the whole thing just about memorized in terms of scenes and stuff. But there's just so much good, like, and actually that movie scared the crap out of me to get into software initially, because I was like, do I want to be that guy who's
Was it TCS report or whatever it's called?
filling out the TPS reports in a cubicle? Like, that does not sound pleasant at all. So I was kind of afraid, and then for a long time I'm like, I became what I didn't want to be. You know, I didn't want to be office space guy, but here I am in the office in a cubicle. You know,
You guys have DevOps?
where I'm at. Yeah, we got DevOps people, just like 2.
Do, really do everything.
Say that again.
So do they, or do they just manually do everything?
No, they're actually engineering. Like they're doing like coding stuff and obviously like setting up infrastructure and all that. I don't know what the breakdown.
So your deployments
is.
Your deployments are automated?
Yeah, like it's actually like all connected in with like Slack or whatever. They just click buttons now, pretty much.
So they don't have to go into like AWS portal and configure things.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't really see that side. DevOps is just something I don't like. Like I just don't like.
Yeah, you said that last time we talked.
I don't like infrastructure. I don't like setting it up. I don't like thinking about it. I like code and I like modeling and thinking about data movement. But
even with Pulumi, remember I was doing Pulumi like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah. Well, it's all configuration. I don't like
but it's code too.
Things. Well, some of it is, but
yeah, you're right. You don't like cloud infrastructure, or you're not attracted to cloud infrastructure.
No, I'm not. I'm not at all. It's not like I like to think about the coding problems and how to structure data and how to structure algorithms and put everything together to create an application.
But you don't care about the cross-cutting concerns.
I care about like logging and all that, and I want a good logging provider.
That's where a lot of your, I would argue that's where a lot of your cloud solutions tend to, I don't know, do well at.
Yeah. Well, I like that the tools are there. I just don't want to be the one who does it, in the same way that I don't want to be the one who, I don't know, sets up my PC when I start at a company, even though I know I'm capable of doing it.
Yeah.
It's a piece of infrastructure that supports the technology that I'm working with, but it's not what I do. So, but I think that there's developers who are infrastructure focused, and I think that there's ones that are product focused, and I'm way more product focused than I am infrastructure focused, which is why I'm like a full stack guy probably, because I don't care about the infrastructure as much, but I care about the product, and to care about the product, I think you need to be able to see it through the lens of what the users are actually doing. So, but I don't know. Started listening to a book yesterday, and it's kind of fascinating. I don't know what to make of it yet in terms of its message or what it's trying to get across, but it's almost a more pure philosophical book or philosophy book. It's called Finite and Infinite Games. I don't know if you've ever heard or listened to that.
No. What's it mean?
Well, it's like so what it seems is the entire book so far, and I assume that it just continues this way, are points about describing, like, point one, this is what this aspect of a finite game. And so it's just like a logical thing that just keeps building on each other. And it's a lens with which you can probably view the world. through the idea of there's finite games that you play that you have rules and it's set within time frame and within a location, and you have the players have to agree and they have to enter it willfully and all this kind of stuff. And then there's infinite games where the goal of the infinite game isn't to cease playing and get a title or anything or to win it. It's to keep playing. Like the point of the play is to keep playing and to have more people play it. And so it's like people who play infinite games just view the world differently. It's a I don't know how to describe it. Like I said, I don't know I haven't materialized or internalized what it's trying to get, but it is kind of an interesting way to the idea of framing everything as these finite games or infinite games is kind of interesting, because like work is a finite game and you kind of step into a role that's not you. It's the game, your game in the like your role in the game. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's one of these where if you want to be intellectually like intrigued, it's probably a good book. If you want pure self-help, it's probably not a good book. He quotes a lot of existentialists too, which is interesting.
What's the existentialist? Why is this thing? Do you know what this? When I try to, it looks like I can't even zoom. What does this mean? You see my screen?
Yeah, it's a corrupted picture.
Yeah, how's that happen? The picture wasn't corrupted 5 seconds ago.
Well, unless it's the like it's reading it and it's trying to read it and it's just not reading it correctly. Does it show that way? Does it show that way here? Like in the preview window or the details? Try opening it in a different.
It just after 3 seconds of opening it this bleh.
Oh well, is it trying to do a slideshow or is it?
No, I didn't do anything but open it.
Yeah,
Look,
it's a bug in the app. Then open a different thing.
I don't know what other thing I can open it at. Hold on.
Oh, again, I'm gonna take care of a production outage. Oh, those suck.
Where do you see that?
Just do the big open black open with there.
Why gotta be black?
The big bold black open with, and see what your options are. I got it up inside me. I can't talk to my body.
My name is Scott. All I do is drop bombs. I look at your moms and then take her crimes. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really homo for that to be the first thing to load up on my I don't know how to use Lightroom.
I couldn't tell you either.
Am I supposed to? Okay, I'll figure it out. What am I supposed to do with this? How do I enlarge it? Import this? Okay. Then there's like a cancel. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm done. Have you ever looked at the moon through a binoculars or telescope?
No, not really.
You can see the craters, man.
You can almost see them by eye, the big ones, but it depends on how bright it is out.
I'm starting to question, how can I open this? I thought Adobe Lightroom was supposed to be. Adobe Lightroom was supposed to be a photo editor.
Well, probably is, right? Ready to link shots non-stop until I see you drop.
I'll run up on your block like my name is Scott. I see your chick. Pull out my.
It ain't no love in this motherfucker. It ain't no love for yourself or your other brother. Because we real with this shit, so we stay true. And since we bang, then we do what OG say do. I've got the mind of
You can't play it for more than like 20 seconds.
You have
Else I get
comment.
flagged.
You have to comment on it. Like, you can't just play music. You have to, if you play music and then enhance it in some way or comment, yeah, which is why the 15 seconds is there. Is you, like, if you're just listening to it straight through and not commenting on it, you'll get takedowns. So,
like when I'm just live streaming and I'm writing code, I'm listening to it in the background.
yeah, you have to add something to it. Like, if you derive work based on it, like then it's fair use. Or not derived work from it, but like you have your own work and it's a reference point for your work. Yeah. So like using it in a film or something like that is a derived work of it, or it's using it for illegitimate purpose. But commenting on it and using it as a reference is fair use. It's, man, copyright is weird.
Why does it say continue? I don't know what continue means.
And let your homies know who done it.
I just want to see the photo, man.
So open it in
Why,
Paint.
I don't understand why the native app doesn't work, but the web app probably will work. Like,
Open it in
I don't
Paint.
understand.
God, my internet's doing shitty today. Holy cow.
Dude.
Test failures. I gotta do some test failure bullshit. What the fuck is this? No.
Yeah, look at that. It's amazing. All right, that's it. That's all I wanted to show.
And let your homies know who done it.
I want to print. I don't see the American flag.
What do you mean? Oh.
It's amazing. So this is the Earth's shadow.
No, that's is it? Oh yeah, it is the Earth's shadow, I suppose. Yeah, the
What
sun's
does the
behind
shadow
it,
do?
pointing it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just being stupid. It's morning yet.
All right. Damn lore.
I'm thinking I'll probably hear back about Code Mesh today and whether I got accepted.
Oh man, they still didn't respond.
No, but they're supposed to release the schedule like on Tuesday. So I'm guessing what they'll do is they'll send out your session has been approved. Can you confirm you're going to do it still today? Then they'll probably give you till Monday. And once they get them all approved or whatever, or maybe they'll give them till Sunday. And then once they get it approved, they'll put it all compiled up and then release the sessions on Tuesday. Maybe not the schedule, but the sessions anyways.
That stuff is not exciting to me. But
it was like more exciting to me about a month ago, and now I'm just like, if I get approved, I'm gonna have to write this.
Orleans.
Yeah. Well, or
the theme photo on your slide deck should be like the Hurricane Katrina aftermath, and then it says Orleans. Get it?
Mm-hmm. No, jeez.
That was 2006.
Yeah, no.
20 years ago.
No, I would like. Actually, I was trying to. I had a thought this week, like, man, it would have been so simple to do this if this was like an Orleans type thing. And it's like trying to abort a background job during the middle of the background job and to know that it's been aborted or that it's running to begin with. if you're doing something with like hang fire, it's difficult to know if it's running and if it's still running and if it's stopped and all that. But I think if you had this in a grain, and the grain was tracking the progress and dispatching, and then so you had a supervisor, basically a supervisor actor grain, you could just go ask the supervisor, are you still running or not? But I don't know, there's probably other problems with it I'm not aware of.
Well, you have fun with that, and your 1 or 2 attendees at the conference.
Yeah, well, that I don't expect that would get accepted. I don't know about my other 2, but one day I'll get it figured out.
I guess I should play my chess game to prepare to start my workday. I'm getting better at chess, man. So we'll catch up.
Alrighty. Have a good week.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
Bye.
See you again.